I survived. I did it. I survived. I survived an unhappy childhood. I survived after wanting to end it all when I was 14 and planning it. Because I was so bullied growing up, I survived. Because I knew, I knew that things would get better when I became an adult, of course. And that I'd have control over my life. I survived failed relationships. I survived failed jobs. I survived being destitute. I survived narcissistic relationships. I survived a 14-year brutal narcissistic marriage. I got free of that and started to heal, started to figure myself out, started to find out who I was, started to find my creativity and find out what I was interested in. Then I got into a position where I was finally free to pursue my dream of traveling and continuing to heal and discovering the world. I survived the poor me years, the victim mode. I changed from that. I realized that I had a say, I had control, I had some power, that my thoughts make a difference. I had hope. I felt positive. Now I'm on such a roller coaster, I feel, because I'm in another narcissistic relationship. I'm in a narcissistic relationship that I can't get out of. Even if I've left the country, I can't get out of it. I just want to keep to myself. I just want to have some peace, and I'm stuck in this narcissistic relationship. And I'm so angry because I feel so incredibly powerless when I just felt like I finally had power and control in my life. And I try really hard to be positive. I'm in this beautiful country with beautiful beaches, beautiful scenery, kind people. It's affordable. I've been able to see some different countries and different cities and meet some wonderful people, have beautiful experiences and awe-inspiring views, and I thought I'd finally made it. I finally get to have peace in my life. I finally get to have freedom. I don't have to tolerate abuse anymore. And I won't. Right? And I have enough money. And now every day, even though I'm outside the United States, every day I wake up with bags under my eyes because I can't sleep at night. I used to have wonderful dreams. And all I want to do all day is just close the blinds and nap. And I force myself to go out walking because it does help. But some days I just can't. And I'm trying not to spend any money. And because I'm under this constant up and down, this constant stress. I never got my Social Security check on time since I started receiving it. And when I turned 60, I'm 62 now. And, everyone says, oh, you get it at the first of the month, or oh, it's, the first Wednesday, the second Wednesday, or the third Wednesday. I've never gotten it on time. It's always, I might get it on the 19th, I might get it on the 27th. I still haven't gotten it this month, so I'm in trepidation. I'm living in trepidation. I don't know if I'm going to get it. And then it'll start all over because, will I get one in April? And then I have to pay taxes. Don't want to get penalized for that. And, people say, just don't pay taxes. Well, they'll take it out of my bank account. They'll take it out of my Social Security if I do get it. Of course I'm going to pay taxes. But I don't want to put that money out there and knowing that I might never get another check. I have been ripped off. Something like, I lost count. It was something like over 16 times in my life. 4 of them were, being people breaking into a vehicle that I owned. Different vehicles, different times, different locations. The rest were homes, different times, different locations. Just had so much money stolen from me in my life. So many things stolen from me in my life. So many violations. But I know it's going to get better, I knew it would get better when I was an adult. It didn't. I knew it would get better when I got older. I thought it would get better when I got free of the narcissism. I thought it was going to get better when I left the United States to travel, because at least I knew I had that income. I always had that income. It's not safe for me to go back to the United States. And it wouldn't be any more affordable. As a 62-year-old woman who doesn't believe in what's happening there, it's not safe. I can't stay in another country indefinitely, and especially without an income. I can't buy citizenship in another country. Not that wealthy. I'm trying really hard to be at peace. I'm trying really hard to remain positive. And I just want to cry all the time. I'm stuck in fear again. I'm being controlled by narcissism again. And I'm frustrated because everyone says, well, if they take our Social Security, look out. You'll be sorry then. What are you going to do? There's not a goddamn thing you can do. And they are going to take it. I just don't know when. I don't know how many months I have left. I don't know. I don't know if I'll get my check this month. But we're being warned. I'm sure you've all seen the video, where they're, the dude saying, I can't remember his name, talking about how if we complain, if we don't get our Social Security check, then we're fraudsters. Well, first of all, you can't even call because they've eliminated that ability. I'm in another country. I can't go into an office in person. Who am I going to complain to? Who's going to rectify it? They're setting us up. By saying that, they're setting us up. I'm running out of time here. At any rate, I'm tired of living in trepidation. And things come into my thoughts that I don't like. But if I have no option and no food and no money, how am I going to fight it? Who am I going to turn to? Anyway, I'm running out of time, so thanks for listening.